I saw the trailer as we went through here, and I'm like, I stopped at the trailer once before. I wonder if I left anything in there. Yes, I left everything there. So you know what we're doing? Can you take a guess as to what we're doing? We're getting rid of this wolf, first and foremost. So I have safe travels through here. We're gonna waste a flare shell on his butt. Puppy! Come here, puppy! Oh, there's 2 puppies. What? Nani? Nani? Alright, come here, fat lard. I need to deal with you before your pal shows up. Come here. I think I missed. Should have latched into him. I should have aimed a little higher. Could have grabbed the rifle out of the trailer, I guess. Yeah, honestly, taking a break before going to college. Okay, this is why I had VSync on before. When I turn like this, I get screen tearing because it refreshes faster than my monitor. Oh, and I don't have adaptive sync because I'm a cheapo and I don't have a super powerful G-Sync or FreeSync monitor. I really want to get, when I finally get a decent setup. There we go, no more screen tearing. Look at that. I left a sapling behind before? What? Anyway, but yeah, we're gonna be going back up to that trailer after we rest and recuperate and drop gear off. To get all this gear safely stowed in one location at Grey Mom's house. So don't have multiple sets of gear at multiple sets of locations, doing multiple, yeah. I want to have a one-stop shop where I know this is all the loot from that region. Another maple sapling. Alright, what's the quickest wolf-free route down from here? Obviously not the rope. I think going back the other way and just shooting the wolf in the brain will be the quickest way. Space Jeans. I need you to be good cop, bad cop. Do I go the long way around and climb down and in? Or do we go Bean Wolf in the Snoop? Long way? Okie dokie. I was preemptively assuming you were gonna say boop the snoot, but long way it is. Well, there's more wolves this way too, though. Okay, now that we know there are more wolves this way, what's your answer? Because I'm overburdened as all hail. Another sapling. Look, there's the wolfie. Honestly, there's no definitive answer to that. Both ways have their pros and cons. I don't think I found you back here before. Hi, pal. Well, the problem, sadly, with a lot of professions is they, in certain areas, don't pay well enough or are super depressed. For example, in my area, being an electrician simply isn't an option because they want you to... Basically, any place that is hiring for an electrician in my area... I mean, this varies area by area, so don't take this as a grain of salt for your area. Or as an end-all be-all for your locale, but in my area, no electrician is hiring anyone without at least 2 years experience, and the base pay is super peasly, like $9 an hour starting pay. Some of the better joints in my area, especially as you get more towards the city, will begin to start offering stuff for up to base pay starting at $11 an hour. But every place that I've had friends who have worked at, or I've acquaintances who have worked at, and who have talked to people who have worked there, and such. Shoots, where was I going with this? Oh yeah, work environment is pretty poor, and the top pay caps out pretty quick from the starting pay, so it's not very beneficial. Where's that little back path out of here? The further this way? Guys, I know I'm not dumb. There's a back path out of here. It's a long way. Just want to get back to Green Mums. Yeah, well, it depends again, area by area. I shouldn't need to go down there to get to my back path. Where's my back path? Should be near the car and the deer and everything. Like, for me right now, I'm a locksmith. I'm technically still just an apprentice. Starting pay is crap, but my max pay can be quite high, so... In the learning stage, I'm not very valuable, but it has the option to go up pretty quick compared to an electrician. Okay, I know there's a back path around here somewhere. That leads down. I don't know why I'm missing it so easily. I've taken it hundreds of times. Oh. I'm blind as a bat. Here it is. Like, with the knowledge and experience I'm gaining, eventually I could just leave and move to a different city. And I'd have contacts with different security providers for the commercial work. And I could buy my own van and get all the equipment installed in it and buy all the tools, and I could just do the commercial service work Monday to Friday. Not have to be on call or put up with any of the shenanigans like that, etc. And choose which work orders I accept and whatever. And make a very decent living. But I want to go to college. I want to be a computer hardware engineer. I want to be designing like graphics cards and CPUs of the future. Oh, we're trying to get the gray moms with 120 pounds. Up close, 115 pounds. You have no idea what you're doing. Oh. Well, give us your 2 cents anyway, Space Jeans. I want your 2 cents. Dang, I forgot just how far around the long way down is. I know I got every cattail out of here because I searched this area top to bottom and now there's more cattails again. I actually need to get the gray moms. Well, it's okay to not be sure, honestly. I went the wrong way, lol. Freya, stop yawning. Stop your yawning. We got to get you back to grandmother's house, you wee shite. You can't be doing that when you're tired as a bat. Come on, you little hag, let's go. Pick up those feet. Pick up those feet. Let's get a move on. Well, I don't know if I would necessarily say college should be free. I think we definitely need a restructuring, though, of certainly what we prioritize as a society, and where funds go and what things cost. Because I mean, honestly, should going shopping, should we not have to pay for the things we get? I mean, it's kind of a different concept, obviously, shopping compared to education, but I do certainly believe that the current model is completely and wildly unsustainable and downright amoral. But do I think it should be free? I don't know. I have mixed opinions on that. I've seen the arguments for why it should be free and the data given to represent that. And I don't know if I could just yes, it should be free. I don't know. I honestly don't know enough about the subject to say. No, don't worry about opening a can of worms. It's okay to have these discussions. Well, I mean, you don't mean free as in, obviously, nobody ever pays anything for anything, and money's got to come from somewhere, but you mean no out-of-pocket costs. I feel like, honestly, the solution would be tuition funding, mainly through taxes. And, students would still have to pay for housing and for books and for a little bit of tuition. But the total burden would be incredibly reduced, basically, is what we need to ever result in, because I can't tell you how many times I've heard, well, you just gotta pull yourself up by your bootstraps and you just gotta work a job and you'll get a good enough job and you can pay your way through college and then you'll have a good career. And it's like, sweetheart, oh, sorry, Grandpa, I'm sorry, it doesn't work that way. I've worked my ass off and I can't even get a good job because every place is like, do you have 4 years of experience? Do you have a college degree? No? Okay, we ain't taking you. It's not as simple as it once was, and costs have ballooned immensely. There's no one-size-fits-all very simple solution, sadly. There's a lot of steps we can start taking to move in the right direction that would help reduce impact and footprint and everything, but nothing's just going to be a one-size-fits-all immediate problem solver, sadly. Let's get books over here. Holy cow, can't hold even feathers? Shice. Yeah, honestly that is a huge problem though, Space Jeans. You are absolutely 100% correct on that last problem. The whole societal concept is college, 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 college. There's no other path but college, and it's like there's apprenticeships and such. Granted, this isn't the US, this is Canada. I have a friend in Canada. He's a programmer. He works on games. He's pretty big. He's got, you know, he's project manager, etc. You know, pretty big in his field up there where he lives in Canada. And he's pretty much started working in IT just as kind of apprenticeships and, you know, a lackey and running around being a cable boy, whatever, right out the gate out of high school, while the rest of his friends were going off to college for expensive degrees. When he got, he finally, you know, landed a very decent job to begin with and just started working, and his experience and skills started to show themselves, improve themselves, and he's been hired ever since for bigger and better jobs because of his networking and his experience. By the time he was starting to get around to his second or third job, he had people or friends of his who were now graduating who were getting hired at the lowest levels because they were just fresh out of college, obviously. And so they weren't given much credence in the field compared to those who had experience. So in certain fields, it varies. Don't take a one-size-fits-all approach to anything, but you know, they were at a disadvantage comparatively, simply because they didn't have the experience. And for that type of field where the experience has a much higher weight, that just ended up being what it was. So, you know, there's tons of different available options. There's tons of different fields that you could go into. There's no one-size-fits-all approach, and if you find something you enjoy doing, do it. I don't think I'll do it forever, but I actually honestly really enjoy locksmithing. It's a decent work, and for right now it pays my bills, you know. Hopefully I can branch out and do something more later on. Maybe YouTube and Twitch will take off and I'll become the next PewDiePie or something. I don't know, I doubt it. I'm nothing special or that important. I don't have the same type of charisma or whatever, but you know, if I could even make a decent side income on here, that'd be great, while I can pursue other things in real life as well. But you know, it's all up for grabs. It's what you find and what you make do with what you have. You should not be so concerned with your future and thinking that once I make this choice, this is my choice and that's it. It doesn't work that way. You can always change your mind. Alright, let's get some sleep so we can run up to the trailer and grab some crap.